Man, our world is so messed up. It's a mess. Like, you've got, and I guess we've always had this on some level, all of these things, nothing's new under the sun, but it just seems to be so magnified now because perhaps of social media and multiple channels on television. But you have all of these theological experts whose level of theological training does not exceed attending Sunday school every now and then. I know of no church in America, and I've been to quite a few, and maybe some, but I know of no church in America that really deals with the depth of the word consistently in Sunday school. And so as a result, people have just enough religion to be dangerous. When it comes to male-female relationships, it's all jacked up now. Because if you've got a man wanting to be a head of his home and he says, wives submit, okay, now he's misogynistic. If you've got a woman wanting to exercise leadership in particular areas where men are generally leaders, then I am woman, hear me roar, because she's equal to a man. But then if that man treats her like she's a man, he's abusive. Financially, you have one segment that would quote, the love of money is the root of all evil. And then you got another faction in the church that teaches, preaches, and sings that their blessing is on the way, their breakthrough is on the way, and they're generally dealing with finances. Jesus says things like, if you want to be my disciple, you must first take up your cross daily and follow me. So he put self-denial at the heart of discipleship. And yet you have all these disciples, modern day disciples, who are persistently declaring what they will not put up with, what God doesn't want them to have in their lives, and they're dismissing people who does not acquiesce to their hedonistic desires. In the midst of this current pandemic, you have people who've been preaching faith and healing and breakthroughs, deliverance, God's power, who would call you a fool if you go to church on Sundays during the pandemic. God has power, but he also gave you common sense. And as a result, there is a way that seemeth right, but the end thereof is destruction. So, I was doing some YouTube studies on some different issues. I guess I need to get back to those, because all of this confusion is ruining relationships and fracturing friendships, is bringing confusion in the church, and perhaps the church is unfortunately cargoing the confusion. And y'all, it's a hot mess. So pray for me as we seek to, in the near future, get back to dealing with some of this